Hey guys, it's Sunday. Sunday. So I decided to look back at the ones that I haven't done and kind of start from the start. So one of the first ones I haven't done is gender variance in books and films. I actually haven't thought anything about this topic, so I'm just gonna kind of blab along and see how it goes. Probably do a bit of editing though. So I'm just gonna think to my favorite books when I was growing up. You see, my favorite books were a mixture between guys' books and books about animals. But like a lot of them would have guys who weren't all that masculine or things like that. So I did a lot. I did read awful lot of books about animals. An awful lot of books about animals, and a lot of the books that I would have been reading wouldn't have had very strong gender stereotypes and stuff like that. But really, where my experience of gender nonconformity or gender variance became noticeable was in movies. Uh, with my favorite movies being like A Quest for Camelot, where it's basically about a girl who becomes a knight, and also uh, Mulan, which goes without saying, it's basically trans themed. But like as well as those, it was books, movies with very strong female characters, very strong girl characters, because that is how I felt I had to be seen. And I wanted to be able to see that girls could be boys. Basically, girls could be boys. Girls could grow up being as masculine as they wanted to. Could grow up and bind their chest. Could fulfill their goals of becoming a man. Which is kind of weird. Now what I like in as far as books, gender variance. Again, I read everything. So gender variance in books. I love Harry Potter. Hermione is one of the strongest female characters ever. She's brilliant. She is so strong, and that is a real gender variance. I would say it's a difference of gender expression and stuff like that. Then I guess the fact that like Harry isn't always the leader. He's the leader most of the time. He isn't always the leader. And the fact that Neville is quite a weak character. It's gender variance. It is. Uh, it's not strictly gender roles. In Harry Potter anyway. I like books with very strong female characters. I haven't read a lot of books about characters who are very like about androgyny or transgender, any books of transgender characters. I just haven't come across any. Well, not even that I haven't come across any. I just haven't got around to reading any yet. But I have seen books where girls are very masculine and boys are very feminine. So in that sort of sense, I have seen gender variance in books. As far as films go, the first time I ever came across anything to do with transgender or anything to do with that was in Billy Elliot. It just really dawned on me there that that was probably the first time I'd ever come across anything. So Billy Elliot isn't probably the best experience anyone could have. Um, uh, yeah, so because it doesn't really explain much, but it doesn't make it a bad thing either. When Billy's best friend starts putting on makeup and eventually starts presenting as female at the ballet show, so it's not a bad thing. It's seen as very much being gay. Recently I've been watching Glee, um, where Unique is an interesting character. The first portrayal of Unique was that she was or that Unique, because Unique refers to Unique in the third person, that Unique was a crossdresser or a drag queen. Now it's becoming more apparent that she's transgender, or that Unique is transgender. And I don't know, I don't like the way Kurt handled it. I don't like the fact that Kurt didn't support Unique a lot more than like than he did, because he really just let Unique do their own thing. I don't know, I don't like that storyline very much, just because it could have been handled better. It's not as big a part of the storyline as I would hope. It's not being addressed as much as it could be. But she is, because now she seems to be using she a lot more. She is being treated as a girl in some ways. With her father, her mother, it's awkward. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. And like there have been bad storylines in the past, like with the L word. I'm not sure about that either, to be honest. Uh, it just, I don't know. Max just isn't the best character. He self-medicates, for one thing. He just gets pregnant. It's very much a dramatic storyline, an extremely dramatic storyline. And it doesn't really touch on the issues of being trans. It touches on the drama, on the over dramatic things that could and probably won't happen. So it's very much playing on the could be's rather than the will be's. So I'm not too sure about that. So I don't have a very big wide range of things to depend on. That and the fact that Boys Don't Cry, I can never watch it again, and I find it quite hard to talk about. So although I find that a very, very good film, very good, I will only ever watch it that one time that I did, because it did affect me quite a lot, and I can't watch it again. So I really do want to watch more. I really do want to read more, but I haven't currently. So that's all I can really say on the topic. If you do have any books suggestions, please post them below. Again, with movie suggestions, please post them below, because I really want to read more. I really want to watch more. Right, okay, so I'll see you guys next week. Stay cool. Bye.